Does my mic sound any better?
A little, actually.
Yeah, I'm currently in VR.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm using my Valve Index to record this, so I have 3 screens in VR to do this.
All right. Hello, Alex. Why have you called me here today?
So, do you have any clue on why I asked you to record today?
I have no clue. I I'm looking at my character with a high Gigas, and I'm a little scared
Yeah.
onto why you brought me here.
Yep, it's a complete surprise for today. So, guys, do you remember recently I asked you on how well you know Stardew Valley?
Oh no. Are you gonna give me Stardew Valley trivia?
We'll see, we'll see. So what did you say about how well you knew about Stardew Valley?
I mean, up until like the recent update, I don't really know anything about it. I'm still trying to keep pretty blind for the season 2. But I have played for about 2 to 3 years, so general knowledge. I wouldn't say up to like a really late game,
Yeah.
but I do have a general knowledge because I watch like speedrunners and challenge videos and stuff like all the time on Stardew. So my knowledge does range greater than my own
Yeah.
playing the game.
So when it comes to Stardew, would you say that you're pretty smart?
I would hope so. I mean, I think I did pretty well at teaching Heron our first playthrough around, so I would say yes.
So would you say that you are smarter than a Stardew Valley 5th grader?
Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley.
Hey Embers, I'm your host, Jeff Slimeworthy, and we're here to put Gigas' Stardew Valley knowledge to the test. So Gigas,
I'm going to fail.
what's your experience with Stardew Valley?
Well, you know what? I'll say this right now. As episode 1 entails, I'm a pro.
Oh, okay, we're gonna have to put that to the test. Now, have you ever seen Smarter Than a 5th Grader before?
Yes, I have. I'm very knowledgeable on the concept of are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Alright, well then let's go over the rules pretty quickly. On the board, you are going to see 10 subjects. If you answer all questions correctly, you'll get one more question worth 1 million gold. Now in this classroom, you're going to be able to cheat, and you can cheat off of these children right here. Let me introduce them. We have Vincent, Jazz,
Yeah.
Leo. I got mixed up because I was about to say Leo. We have Krobus, because I have no clue how old this man is. And we have Clint, who has the emotional maturity of a 5th grader.
Okay, I'll probably have to rely on Krobus for some smart things because he's actually pretty old.
True. Now, every 2 rounds, you'll pick a new classmate, and with your classmate, you'll be able to cheat off them. Each cheat can only be used one time. The cheats are as follows. Look at your classmate's answer before you answer the question. If you copy, you can copy your classmate's answer. You cannot change your answer. You are locked in at that moment. And then you can save. If you fail a question, you can copy your classmate's answer. Remember, you can only use these one time. If you do not get through the round, you are out, and you are not smarter than a 5th grader. All right.
I feel like I'm recording with Heron again, constantly asking me trivia stuff.
Alrighty, let's start with your first classmate. Remember, you get him for 2 rounds, and then you can't pick him again.
Okay. Don't know Leo very much because he's in
Yeah, he's a new
he's in
character.
the island, and I haven't gotten there yet on my my personal playthroughs. So we'll do Leo.
All right, we'll start with Leo. Now, which subject would you like to start with?
Let's see here. Husbandry sounds pretty interesting.
All right, 4th grade husbandry. Which egg-laying animal can drop an item that's not an egg? A, chicken, B, ostrich, C, dinosaur, or D, duck?
It would be the... Okay, so I'm having to think about this because are you asking specifically, does it drop egg and an additional item?
Yes, they are all egg laying, but only one of them will drop something as also that's not an egg.
Okay, then it would be D duck because they do drop feathers.
You are correct. It is D duck.
Woo!
All right, one off the list.
200 points.
Now pick one more subject, and then we'll switch out with Leo.
All right, we'll do second grade culture for 400.
Sounds good. This is not Jeopardy. True or false? There are 12 marriage candidates in the single-player game.
Oh, okay. Okay, so there is Leah, Haley, Maru, Abigail, Haley, or not Haley, what's her name? Emily.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5. So it should be 10. So I'd say false.
Are you locking in your answer?
Because if you look at the flower dance, each partner has their own opposite for that dance before you are able to dance with the other one. So I would say, oh, hang on.
You want to be sure?
I would say that I'm saying false.
You are going with false? All right, let's see the answer. True. There are 6 male and 6 female candidates.
Who did I
while
miss?
You cannot marry Columbus.
I don't know, man. I only date Abigail.
Well, it's not over yet. You still have your save. We'll have to see. Did Leo know this answer? We'll check on him. Leo, did you know the true or false?
Of course he wouldn't. He lives on an island.
He knew it. He had true. He wrote down true. So you are in it for one more time, but your save is now gone. If you've missed a question, the game is over. Leo saved you one time, and now we gotta pick a new one. Who would you like to bring with you to the next 2 questions?
All right, Krobus. Let's do this.
All right, Krobus. All right. 2 categories down. 1 cheat is gone. Which category would you like to pick now?
We'll do first grade history.
First grade history. The Elemental Wars was a conflict between the Shadow People and which race? A. Golem, B. Elves, C. Skeletons, or D. Dwarves? If anybody would know this, it'd be Krobus.
I'm pretty sure it was the dwarves.
Are you locking in that answer?
I'm not confident in this answer.
Are you going to go with it, though, or do you want to peek or copy?
I'm gonna beat myself up if I actually did get this right, but I'm gonna peek because I'm not confident in this answer.
All right, let's take a look at what Krobus said. Krobus says dwarves.
I was right.
So are you going to go with what Krobus said and go with dwarves?
I will.
Alrighty.
I will say dwarves.
The answer was dwarves. Good work, but now you're down to only 1 cheat left. 3 questions down. Which one would you like to go to next?
We'll do first grade social studies.
Alrighty. How long is a Stardew season? A 16, B 28, C 30, or D 31 days?
B 28 days.
You're confident? You're locking that in?
Final answer.
Alrighty. That is correct. 28 days.
Woo!
But we have to say goodbye to Krobus and pick a new classmate.
All right, I think I actually used Krobus well, so we'll do. Vincent looks like he's staring into my soul, so I'm gonna pick Jazz.
Alrighty, Jazz, come on up. All right, 2 more questions.
All right, 5th grade architecture.
Alrighty. One of the harder questions in the game. Which is not an obtainable type of obelisk? A, forest, B, water, C, desert, or D, earth?
Ooh. I feel like B is a trick question because there is a beach, well, there is a beach obelisk, I'm pretty sure. So, I'm almost certain there's a desert obelisk.
I will give you a hint. There is no trick question to this. I didn't change a name or anything. It is one of these does not exist.
Dang. I want to say, because I know there's a what was it called? The totems.
Yeah.
For the desert.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if there's an obelisk because I've never actually got to the point where I could use obelisks.
I'll give you another one. As far as I am aware, the totems line up with which obelisks you can get. There are no warps with a totem that you can or cannot get with an obelisk. They have the same warps.
Okay, I'll say I don't see a reason why a forest obelisk would be necessary. Like, I can see a reason for each of the other obelisks. I'm not really sure what Earth would be, but I feel like it'd be probably more canonical than forest because I don't see a reason to just go to the forest when you can just go south from your farm.
Yeah.
So I'll say A.
You locking that in?
I'll lock it in. I'm not confident about it, but I'll lock it in.
Alrighty. It was A, forest.
Hey, let's go for deductive reasoning.
Yeah. You are completely right with that question. Forest is only one screen away, while water to get to the ocean is 2 screens. Desert is 2 screens and money. And then the earth is for the mountains, which is also 2 screens away.
Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty. Another question down. We are, I believe, officially halfway through it.
All right. I gotta remember what I have left. I think I haven't done 3rd grade geography yet.
I believe you're right. Alrighty. Which of the following dates does not have a festival occur? A, spring 24, no. B, summer 11, C, fall 28, and D, winter 15th.
Okay. So spring has the flower festival and what is it? Pretty sure it's the harvest festival.
Harvest festival,
whatever it is.
Yeah, that's fall. I think you're thinking of the Easter egg one.
No, where you like present your crops.
Yeah, that's fall.
Oh, that is fall.
Yep.
It's not the carnival because that is fall. Is the carnival.
Yeah, that's the same thing. You present your crops and you have it's called the fall festival, so you have the games and you have the presenting your crops.
Dang, I'm thinking of those as 2 different things. Okay.
Spring's got the Easter egg and the flower dance.
That's right. Summer was not entirely sure. I know winter is the black market and the what's it called? The
Feast of the Winter Star, I think.
The fishing one.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Yeah. Okay, summer was the Dance of the Moonlit Jellies.
Yep.
I don't think the Moonlit Jellies was that early on in summer, though.
Now, I will say you have one more hint that you can use.
I definitely know C is true, though, because of the Halloween thing is on the 28th. So I know that one. I can cross that out. All right. You know what? Because I have one more, I'll use it.
Alrighty. And I believe you had Jazz as your partner, right?
Yes.
Alrighty. Now, remember, this is copy. That means that when we choose the person, it is locked in and you cannot change your answer. So let's check out what Jazz has. She wrote fall 28th. Will fall 28th
Why?
be
Out of all those
the
questions,
correct
I knew
question?
I could rule it out.
Let's see if it's right. It is correct. Fall 28th does not have a festival. You're thinking of the Halloween event, and that happens on fall 27th.
Okay.
Yep.
I will admit I was wrong there.
Yep, it is one day early. That question is why I made this game, because I thought of that in the shower and was like, oh, I'm gonna make Gigas figure this out.
I legitimately did not know that or realize that.
Yep.
Wow.
I believe in every holiday, there's no holiday on the final day of any season. So they put the Halloween event one day early. This one was an evil one. This one was evil. Okay. So now you are officially out of hints, but you are still in it. We are going to say goodbye to Jazz, and we're going to pick one of our final 2 classmates. At this point, it's just ceremony. They can
Say
no longer
Clint.
help you. All right, Clint. You're not going to be able to help out at all, but what's new? Alrighty.
I believe I have 2 left, correct?
You should have 4 questions remaining.
Oh, really?
Yep, because 2 for each person, and that's 5, so that should be 10.
Okay. We'll do 4th grade husband. Did I do that?
That's what
already?
you started with, yeah.
Oh, so 3rd grade psychology then,
Yep.
because I don't think I've done that either.
You have not. True or false? The prismatic shard is a universally loved gift.
True. Final answer.
You're going with true?
True. I believe because I
False. Haley hates
That's
prismatic
right.
shards. Oh man, dude.
remember that now. I remember seeing that.
Heron's gonna be so
I remember-
disappointed. Aw, man. Alrighty.
Oh,
We're gonna finish out these questions, but we are gonna have to see the end slide at the end. But I want to finish these questions and see what you can get remaining. So let's see what other questions we have.
I can't believe it. I actually just thought of that too as soon as you flipped it over. I'm
I
like,
know.
No.
I was trying to pause. I was trying to give you a little time because you were so gung-ho on it. I was like, I want you to think about it for a little
Well,
bit.
because I was confident about it because for everyone else it is a loved gift.
100%. She's the only one who hates it. It's a hate. You'll lose friendship points with her. It was a hard one. All right, I think we have 5th grade civics, 4th grade agriculture, and 1st grade social studies left.
I did social studies already. I think it's only
I
agriculture and
think you're right.
civics.
You might be right, yeah.
We'll do 4th grade agriculture.
Alrighty. Apple trees bear fruit in which season, excluding in the greenhouse or on Ginger Island? Spring, summer, fall, or winter?
I don't mess with trees.
I mean, neither.
I whenever I buy trees, I always just put them in the greenhouse.
Yep, same.
I want to say spring.
Let's see. It was fall. These are some tough ones, especially high up. And the last question, 5th grade civics. Which of these is not a bundle item for the missing bundle, unlocking the movie theater? A, caviar, B, high quality wine, C, dinosaur mayonnaise, or D, a radioactive bar?
Why this question? The only time that we got the movie theater was in season 1. And we did the Jojo Mart.
I was trying to get you to see if you knew the other path.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's radioactive bar because radioactive bar only appears in the remixed bundle for the missing bundle.
I don't believe the missing bundle has a remix. I did double check. I think it never gets remixed. I try to figure that out to be sure. But do you want to go with radioactive bar?
Well, I'm trying to think because radioactive bars don't appear until like the hard mode version of the mines.
Yeah, you're right.
Which I I'm not even sure myself how to even activate that.
Yeah, that's Ginger Island content.
So I would say D, radioactive bar. I would be highly surprised. Yeah, I'd be
You're right.
really surprised if that was in the final missing bundle.
Yep. You can do everything else space game, but the radioactive bar is a Ginger Island exclusive, so it is not a requirement. Alrighty. So let's take a gander at what that million gold question would have been. 6th grade music.
Oh,
Let's
music. You're piquing my knowledge in 2 areas here.
That was my goal. All right, let's check it out. Every character with a 14 heart cutscene has a unique musical theme, except for whom?
I wouldn't even know this one because, once again, I only got 14 hearts with Abigail.
You can logic your way out of this question, and you can make it work without knowing. I can tell you that.
I can logic without knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I did this game with my brother, and he didn't know either, and he was able to figure it out through deducing it.
Well, so 14 hearts you can only obtain with a bachelor and after you marry them.
Mm-hmm.
So that does reduce it down to 12 people. I want to say maybe Shane? I wouldn't think, because I know he's kind of just a drunk.
Yeah.
Especially towards the end. I know he kind of like betters himself a little bit, but you just can't fix him.
Yeah, like his room is still just like a slob of mess.
I'm pretty sure Abigail has a musical theme. It would make sense. She loves to play the flute.
It's true.
I'm pretty sure Haley does. I would think Emily would have some sort of like mystical connection type theme for her crystals.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I'm pretty sure Leah has one as well. Yeah, I would probably say Shane.
Are you going to go with that as your final answer?
I genuinely have no idea, so I would say yes.
All right, let's find out. The answer is Krobus. Krobus gets a 14 heart cutscene and does not have his unique theme. He's the only, because you can't technically marry him, but he is your roommate, and you can get a 14 heart cutscene with him.
You know, I kind of hate myself because my immediate thought was like, does Krobus have a 14 heart event? My immediate thought of that too, because I did know you could have him as a roommate.
Yeah, you can get him as a roommate, and you do get a full 14 heart event if you get all the stars. I think he only has like 2 or 3 cutscenes in the whole game, but one of them is his 14 heart, and he does not get a unique theme, just for Krobus. All right. Unfortunately, would you like to repeat your name and say what is on screen?
I, Gigas Smarter, are not smarter than a Stardew Valley 5th grader.
Oh, oh, you did good though. I was a lot of these were trick questions.
Those were some good questions. like I said, I do have quite a bit of knowledge in this game, but those actually takes like quite a bit. Like if you did not look into the files, you probably wouldn't have known those either.
Yeah.
Especially with like hundreds of hours of gameplay.
They were tricky. I wanted to see what what we could do.
Because I'm pretty sure like people who play this like religiously probably wouldn't even know some of those.
For sure.
Because I mean, especially the days like for the events, not a lot of people really pay attention to like the exact days.
Yeah.
Unless it's for like a speed run.
Yeah. I only noticed it on my recent playthrough because there's a unique furniture you can get only on the final day of each season, and I did it in fall.
Oh, are you talking about the Junimo plushes?
Yep, the Junimo plushes, 100%. You have to click on.
I was thinking about. I actually told myself a couple of times when we played the first season to go and do one of those Junimo plushes, but I either kept forgetting or we were busy doing something else that day.
Uh-huh.
And so I just kind of forgot, but it was on my to-do list to get one of those Junimo plushes.
Dang. We're going to do it on the next one. But yeah, so I think that's part of the reason why he made it on the 27th, because, otherwise it doesn't really make sense, because it is supposed to be Halloween. Oh, man.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
thank you for inviting me and making this all for me. This is really amazing.
I'm glad you enjoyed
I
it.
can only imagine how long it took you to do this.
A little bit. Once, hyperfixation places its hold, it's hard to escape it. Alrighty.
Stardew Valley.
I'm recording again. Okay, this is a bonus added in. Which shop will never close on a festival day? A. Krobus, B. Pierre's, C. Marnie's, or D. Clint's?
I would most likely say Krobus, because Marnie's would be closed during the winter event.
Mhm.
Clint's would be closed during any event that would take place in the main town, hence like the Easter.
Mhm.
Same would go for Pierre, so I would say Krobus, because Krobus you can either get in from the town or from the sewer entrance.
Let's find out. Krobus is correct. He is open all day, every day, no matter what, even during festival days. so you got that going for you.
Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley.